Hey YouTube, my name's Lucky and I thought I'd bring you guys a video of my new setup. I've made a setup video before, but I thought I'd make another one because that one was really old and a lot has changed in my room. Also, throughout this video I'm going to go through what is the sort of ideal setup that you want to have if you're going to be involved in competitive gaming. So the first thing I'll go over is just TVs. Right there you see I have a monitor. It's a Samsung 36-inch monitor, 1 ms rating. Right there is a 55-inch HD TV, and it has a 6 ms rating. And right there is just a little standard monitor that comes with an HP P6000 series desktop that's down below. And that one has a 2.5 ms rating. And MS rating is really important when it comes to competitive gaming. I went over this in the last video, but basically your screen refreshes at a certain rate, every so many 100 times per second. And if you have a slow refresh rate, you're actually going to experience screen lag, whereas the PS3 or Xbox 360 that's plugged into your computer or into your monitor, that's actually going to produce a slight little amount of lag. And so you really want to have an ideal monitor like this. If you watch other professional gamers, their setup videos, you'll also find that a lot of them use monitors, and it's not some sort of coincidence, it's for a good reason. We want to have a monitor with a very high refresh rate, and 1 ms is the highest you can possibly get. And right there I mentioned this TV is 6 ms, so it's actually kind of slow. Even though it's really nice and big, it's 55 inches, I still play on that one. That's my preferred screen to play on. It's a monitor. I purposely bought it for competitive gaming. In my last video I sort of just mentioned stuff. Right now I'm actually going to go over just prices. I'm not trying to brag about anything at all. Basically I just want to go over prices so that way people understand how much this sort of stuff costs and how much they really would want to spend into this. So basically that monitor right there costs $350, which is pretty expensive for some people, but right there that costs way more. The 55-inch TV costs $1,300, that's $1,300, and so as you can see, the price difference is pretty significant. And if you're involved in competitive gaming, you don't need to go all out and buy a huge TV. A lot of people think that if they have a bigger TV, that the characters, the enemies on the opposite team will look bigger and they'll be able to shoot them easier. Trust me, it does not work that way. You can take my advice. You can see here I have both, and I'll tell you that every time I play online I always use the monitor, even though I have the TV sitting right there, and it works perfectly fine. And so definitely, if you're going to invest on a TV for competitive gaming, buy a monitor and buy one with a high refresh rate. Even this factory model, this monitor just came with the desktop. It wasn't anything special, it just came with the desktop. Even that one has a higher refresh rating. Monitors are just built with higher refresh ratings. It's typically because of graphic designers. Graphic designers need a really high refresh rate, and so the monitors that come with computers typically have higher refresh rates than just TVs that come out of the store. And so that desktop right there works pretty well. There's nothing fancy about that. You can find it at Walmart. I paid $700 for mine. And you see there's my dog. She's breathing really hard. I don't know what's her problem. But anyway, so yeah, that's how much that costs. So definitely a lot of money is put into this setup right here, but I've just, over time, I buy one thing at a time. I didn't just buy it all at once. And last time some people were leaving comments like, oh, did your parents buy all that? No, they did not. I'm 21 years old and I have my own job, and I pay for all my stuff by myself. So anyway, so now I'm back down to the consoles. As you see there, I have an Xbox 360 in the middle, a PS3 on the side, and a PS3 on the other side. One has issues with overheating and other stuff, so I bought a second one. There's all my games down there, Xbox 360 and PS3 games. I don't have a Nintendo Wii or anything like that. I don't play that, although there is competitive Nintendo Wii on Game Battles. There's a Hotpog HD PVR. A lot of people don't know what to use to record their videos, but that's it right there. It's just a small tiny box, and it connects through component cables. And so the reason why I kept this big huge TV, even though it costs a lot, I would have taken it back. The reason why I kept it is because it has component input. I can put my HD PVR into it to record videos, whereas with this monitor right here, it works really well. This is a Samsung. I can't remember the name of the model, but if you type in Samsung 1 ms monitor into Google, you'll find it. So I can't plug in my component cables into my monitor. It doesn't have that input, and so that's why I kept the TV. And it works really well for that sort of stuff. I can record my videos on that and do everything I need to, and watch movies on it. It's a lot nicer to watch movies on a nice 55-inch rather than a 36-inch. So that works out a lot better. And so there's all my games, there's all that stuff. There's FPS Freaks right here. These are little controller extensions. I went over this last time. Basically you put them on your controller and it extends the joysticks is what it does. It's just a joystick extension. And what it does is it helps you to be more sort of touchy or sensitive with the joystick. I really don't think it matters that much though. You can turn down your sensitivity. If you push start, you can change it from anywhere from 1 to 10. Most pro players play on 2 to 3 sensitivity, but you know, you can play on whatever you prefer, I guess. And so I don't really think you need those. But you know, some people really like them. Most pros don't. And so we'll go into that. And here's the headset. I've showed this many times. A lot of people have seen this, probably getting tired of seeing this, but that's my headset. And they're called Tritons, Triton AX Pros. They work really well. Sorry if this video is really dark. My room's just a dark room. I don't have any windows in it yet. And there you can see there's an extra bag of Tritons. They break kind of easily, but now that I have 2 pairs, when one thing breaks on the one, I just replace it with the other one. So having 2 pairs kind of helps. And competitive headset-wise, most pros either have Astro A40s, that's the most common, or Triton AX Pros or AX 720s. So they're a really good headset. You know, if you buy this headset, you're going to be getting a good one, and they cost $170. The Astro A40s are even more common though, and they cost $250. So a little bit different price range. You can definitely save a lot of money if you go to Tritons, but some people think that the Astros are better. I personally think the Tritons are better, and so I buy them, and I save $80 too. So there's obviously a lot more to my setup, as you can see there. I have like a bunch of other stuff that I just didn't mention, but it doesn't involve competitive gaming. I haven't been on a whole ton this summer because I've been building this room that I'm in right now. Before, my room was just a normal 9 feet by 9 feet room. Now my room is a huge garage remake. Like, we took the garage, a 1-car garage, and we turned it into a room of its own. And this wall right here is 21 feet long, and that's where my bed runs across, and bookshelf, and all sorts of stuff. And so my room's a lot bigger now. It's like twice as much square footage, even bigger. But yeah, this used to be a garage. It may not look like it, but there's the wall. We put that wall over the garage door itself. And you know, I painted the walls. I wanted to paint them light blue. Blue's my favorite color, so I painted everything blue. Painted it all light blue, even the roof. And then I got blue carpet, got dark blue carpet. And yeah, so that's what we did. That's what I've been doing this whole summer. I thought it would be a really easy job, that it would only take me like a week to build this room. It ended up taking a month. And it's still not done. As you notice, there's no window. But if you go out my front door, you can see, you know, this is where the garage is. That's what the ground used to look like. And we painted this outer garage and stuff. But yeah, that's my new room. This is the setup that I used for playing online competitive gaming. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Bacon. Bacon, sit. Sit. And so yeah, that's my dog Bacon. She's a full-blood black lab. And yeah, she's pretty annoying. She likes to come in when I'm playing online and bother me, try and make me throw a little ball for her. But I don't listen to her. I usually just kick her out of my room. But right now, she's being extra lazy, and she won't budge. And so I'm just going to sort of leave her there for the rest of the day.